Welcome to the workshop. So what we have is this. We have these all scored. I have not folded them yet. We have letter A. We have B, C, D, and E, which are triangles. We have F, which are, and we have 3 of these, and they're the little pattern paper. Then we have 3 G's, which is the inside sentiment cards. Okay, so these are the inside sentiments. So we're going to put those aside. We're not going to deal with those right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fold everything. And when you fold it, you want to make sure it's folded well. Very, very sharp, crisp folds. And this will help you when you actually go to do the fun fold. Now this fun fold can be stubborn. I'm going to give you a heads up. It will be stubborn. All of mine are. So I'm going to do those 2 first, and then I'm going to fold this one in half. Okay. Make sure they are nice and tight. This one's not as important, and neither are these 2 flaps. All the ones on these 2 sides are super important to have very, very well folded. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and go along and really make sure that they're folded. I'm going to go one way and then I'm going to go the other way. Okay, and it does not hurt to play around with it. Just don't play around too much where your paper is going to bend and break. Right, because sometimes when you fold it too much, it will tear. I can tell I'm starting to get some good folds because it's trying to fold on its own. Like this one really wanted to pop up. Okay, I am going to do them the opposite way. This one not so much, doesn't really matter in the middle, but I'm going to do all these other ones the other way. Okay, so get them all nicely folded, very tight, crisp lines. Okay, like I said, it doesn't hurt to play with it. Okay, you will need your glue for this step, or tape. If you have the rolled adhesive tape, you can just tape it fairly close to the fold line. I'm going to use liquid glue. I like liquid glue for fun folds if I have to fold flaps, and the reason being is that I have some give. And I don't have to worry about, and I can like mess around with it and wiggle it in place. I don't have to have it glued immediately. Okay, you're just going to fold it in half. And like I said, I like to play with it, so I like liquid glue. So there's one. I just find liquid glue better for fun fold cards that you have to glue the edges. Okay. So I'm going to face A towards me. This is where it gets tricky. And this is where you hope that you folded it well on everything. So as I push this way, you can see things are starting to pop. There's one fold. This one actually needs to be in. Okay, so this fold is out. So the fold next to D is out. The fold next to A is out. So we're going out first. The next 2 go in. And the next ones will pop out. Okay, there it goes. This is where it really does not like to fold. So you just got to keep going. If you know that the two on A have to go out first, let me show you. These two here are out, okay? This diagonal fold is in, okay? See how it's going to fold in? So hold your finger here so that that one has to fold in, and it will fold, okay, into a hexagon. So there you go. Now we're going to, now that we got it all folded, I am going to erase my little measurements because we do not need those anymore. And my other one's gone, so that's good. Okay, I think I cut it off or glued it. Okay, so you need A, B, C, D, and E. So here's A. I'm just going to stick with liquid. If you guys want to go to an adhesive runner or whatever your preferable adhesive is, go for it. Sometimes I do like using liquid just because of that mobility. Nothing is set in stone right away. I don't have to try to fix it. Okay, so there's my B. These triangles, guys, it doesn't matter because I have it all labeled there. Just put your triangles where you have the labels. See, and I thought this was just so perfect for this paper pack, with it being a hexagon, since everything about a bee is in hexagons, just about. And again, put your triangles where you have letters. That was D, this is E. Okay, so now when we actually fold these, like I said, this is A. Keep your finger right next to everything, and everything should just push where it needs to go. Maybe stubborn again, like mine is being. There we go. And there's my cute little hexagon with my bees. This is your card front. Okay, so you can either have it vertical like this. I think I'm going to choose to have it horizontal. But let's build the rest of it, and then we'll decorate it. So here's my inside cards. I'm just going to glue the white daisy on top of the pattern paper. Now, if you wanted to use, didn't want to use the pattern paper and you wanted to use it, maybe a coordinating cardstock, you could do that too. Okay, and you can have front and back on this as well, so I could always do it on the other side. And maybe I choose that one to be the middle one, and maybe that's what I do. I'm going to glue it on the other side. So that's the middle one. You have 3 of these in there. This is a hexagon pocket fold card or a twisted hexagon card. There's a lot of names for these. Just depends on what people decide to call it. Okay. Here's my last one. Now you get to decorate all of these, or you can write different sentiments on each one, or stamp different sentiments, or, you know, try your hand at calligraphy. So when you open this up, what you're going to do is you're going to tuck these in. So this is the center one. This is the edge, one of the edges. And you want to make sure it's going to still fold. So I'm going to just tuck it in. And see, I even have some issues folding it. Maybe I start folding it first. Okay, so this one will go here. And you may have to trim these guys back. I think I'm running into my glued piece is my problem. There. Okay. There's that one. The next one is going to be this guy, and it's going to be right in here. See how that's lengthwise there. You're just going to tuck it in so it fits. And then this one is going to be your last one. And you're just going to tuck that one in. And there you go. So there's your hexagon fold card. And when they open it up, they have 3 little cards in there as sentiments, which I think is so fun. So we will decorate these. You may have to put them back in the way that we did. And your recipient might get a little frustrated. Not going to say they're not. But hopefully they figure it out too. Because really, it is so cute. Alright, thanks for joining me. The next video will be on embellishing it. I'm not so sure how I want to do that yet, so I will think about that and I will have another video posted. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks.